Hey, my friends, I've got some good news for you. If you've been feeling a little bit stuck on the merry-go-round of obsessive thinking, or the same problem again and again that shows up maybe in different relationships, or it shows up at work again and again, I've got your keys to freedom. Are you ready to hear it? Well, let me tell you, when you get in enough pain, you will be ready to hear it. Pain is definitely our agent for change. So if you're feeling like, I just can't do this anymore, I keep hearing this, I can't do this anymore, I can't feel and deal with the same wound, when is it going to leave me? You now have the keys to undo this, to unstuck yourself, to get free. The keys are forgiveness and atonement. So let me go over some basic principles. We are all born as beings of light and love, with this little spark of love within us. We're all made the same. That spark of love is divine to us through our Creator, whatever you want to call that, be it nature, God, however you want to think of that. But that spark of light and love never leads us. There is nothing we can do that can remove that from us. We are born with it. We can return to it at any time. We are due to remember it, and remember it for and in each other, and we will die with it. That does not take us away from the fact that we make mistakes, and make them all the time, and we make them typically when we forget that we are that perfect being of love and light, that's our spiritual selves. We get stuck in this human existence, and we make all these mistakes around ego and blah blah, right? We've all been there. So we make mistakes, and then here's the trick. You atone for those mistakes. We atone for those mistakes in our behavior and owning our side. Here's the owning your own side part. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. The ego can play the game like, I don't like what he did. He's in the wrong. He's more in the wrong than I'm in the wrong. And I think my part of the wrong is I picked the wrong people to be in relationships with. Right? Or I picked the wrong job, or blah, 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 right? Can't get off that easy, my friends. You're going to stay stuck on the merry-go-round that way. Dig a little bit deeper. There is something there for you. Here's the jewel I found in there for me. The jewel I found on the merry-go-round was, I am unwilling to forgive this person. That's my sin. That's my part. I am unwilling to forgive their mistake. That one dropped like a lead balloon on me. Whew. So it looks like this. Example. If you've had a childhood, you have wounds. You have childhood wounds. It's as simple as that. So let's look at a childhood wound. You think, what's my part in this, right? I think, my goodness, how much more do I need to forgive my parents? How much more do I need to say, I get it, you did the best you could? Where it shows up is in relationships. It shows up sometimes like a little bit of neediness. It shows up like fear, obsessive thinking, passive aggressiveness, a little bit of anger slipping out, and the message really is, I have a need, and I want you to fill it. Talk about a recipe for disaster, folks. And look, it's happening on a subconscious level, right? So we're both kind of feeling that energy, but nobody's really talking about it because we're not really conscious about what's happening. But it's a lose-lose situation. So it's gonna end. And I've been on that merry-go-round many a time. But the root out is this. When I can own my side of that street and say, look, I was disappointed in my childhood. I didn't get what I needed. And I forgive you, Dad. And I forgive you, Mom. I did not get what I needed. You don't have to make the mistake okay. But you can forgive the human being for the light and love that they are. For the same human being that you are. And in that, freedom Because I've taken my power back. I've taken responsibility for my side of the street, for my own behavior. And when I do that, I free you up. And you get to be in relationship with me. And moreover, I can forgive you for your mistakes and ask for your forgiveness of mine. You got it? So it's forgiving the person, not the mistake. Owning the mistake and understanding what it is and understanding your part. Frankly, if there's two people in a situation, typically both have a little bit in the deal, right? I know there's some tricky situations there. We can talk them over. But that's usually the way it goes down. And sometimes your part in it is just you are unwilling to forgive them, right? How many years have you held on to the resentment or the mistake? How many years? How many years have you stayed shut down and in pain? In my case, my dad's been gone 22 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. And we have a unique voice in the world and a unique gift, and it's our heart. And frankly, we need to see it. We all need it. We all need to hear it. We all need that unique gift in the world. Or the world's incomplete without it. So do your part. Open your heart. Forgive and atone. And get that freedom and joy you deserve. Until next time.